start dropping threes like trilogies, like companies, like PIGs. Got the summer on lock. Big 3 on Fox.
We're in Detroit, over 12,700 here in Little Caesars Arena as the Ghost Ballers get ready to take on Power. As we look at the standings, hey, the three-headed monsters, the only unbeaten squad right now in the Big 3, but Power trying to keep pace with Three's Company, who got a victory earlier tonight. Hello, everyone. Brian Custer alongside Jim Jackson. Let me tell you something. We knew we were going to have a good one. You have two unbeaten squads, the only two, and it was all of that. And you talked about how the three-headed monsters, how they would have to go forward without Rashard Lewis. Man, did they get great performances. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf is like the gift that keeps on giving.
He is, you know, older in age, but up here. He knew exactly what he wanted to get on that pick and roll with Quintel Woods at the end, and he delivered the pass. But how about the defense being able to lock in the last 2 or 3 possessions, not allowing Tri-State to score the basketball? I think that was the key for them.
So now you've got the Ghost Ballers, a squad that's 0-3 taking on Power, a team that's 2-1 who believes, hey, they can win the championship here. Suffered their first loss last week. Corey McGetty had a huge game at 34 points.
Well, this Power team is looking for a little get back. They thought they should have won that basketball game. They can beat you from the perimeter with Cat, Tino Mobley, and also Corey McGetty, but Big Baby Davis gives you energy. Ghost Ballers, they can't fall behind early. They have to get off to a great start.
Let's take a look at the rosters here for both of these squads, both led by Hall of Famers. The Iceman, George Gervin, he's from Detroit, he's home. He leads the Ghost Ballers. Ricky Davis, he gives them that scoring punch. And then for Power, Corey McGetty, player of the week, had 34, a Big 3 record 34. Catino, the Cat Mobley, and the Birdman, Chris Anderson, led by Nancy Lieberman. And there's McGetty. He's the Big 3 scoring leader right now, averaging 22. Ricky Davis, and Pretty Ricky, what they call him, with the steal and the dunk.
But that's how you got to start. You got to be the aggressor if you're Ghost Ballers, because getting a dub, your first one, is not going to be easy. They've been close, especially the first game. But since then, they trailed a lot more, and it's been harder for them to kind of keep themselves within striking distance to ultimately win.
Boozer stripped by Mobley. And here's McGetty. His first three, money.
When that time, Carlos Boozer was a little hesitant to come out and really contest and guard up on McGetty, kind of giving him that three-point shot. And great defense here by Catino, stripping Booz inside. And how about the hustle? But then understanding that it's a mismatch up top, and Booz giving McGetty a little too much space, air clearance for knocking that shot.
They're going to call a foul on Power. Corey McGetty. Lee Nalon will inbound it. So the Ghost Ballers, and the Birdman with the steal. Blocked by Boozer, though. Here's Mobley. That shot blocked. Boozer, the follow. Carlos Boozer leads the Big 3 in leading rebounder. Crossover, McGetty, the former Piston, drives, he'll go to the line. There's George Gervin, he's from Detroit. Played ball at Eastern Michigan, 9-time NBA All-Star, 4-time scoring champion. So here's Corey McGetty. His head coach, Nancy Lieberman, Lady Magic.
And I think her calm demeanor, when Power see a great pass by Ricky Davis out to make the nail on it, Boo's able to wedge out. And I'm saying that friendly. Yeah, wedge out.
Give a little
Chris
push.
Anderson. But I think Nancy Lieberman and her demeanor keeps their team calm, especially in pressure situations, because of how she relates to the guys and how much they respect them. They respect her.
did her head coaching here in Detroit. She coached a shop of the WNBA.
And, you know, all coaches have different styles, and you really have to get a sense and feel of your team and how to coach your team. Some need a little prodding, see Boozer inside. Some need a little soft touch.
Here's McGetty. The drive, reached in, stolen by Ricky Davis. And Carlos Boozer lays it in for the easy bunny.
No. Not yet, not yet.
8-5 lead for the Ghost Ballers, looking for their first victory of the season. Birdman, the jumper. And Lee Naylor.
Let's go, good pass.
10-5 now.
Gotta go with him, man.
6-0 run for the Ghost Ballers. We call that one on Nayland. Big baby Glenn Davis getting his first action.
He was campaigning.
He was trying to get in, wasn't he?
Trying to get in, hoping somebody would foul to get him on the court.
Yeah.
Mobley, ball fake, drives, no.
Well, Mario get Ricky for a minute. Give him a break. Hey, Mario, go get Rick for a minute. Give him a break. You guard McGetty. Rick, come on, give me one. I want you to give me one for a minute. Just for a minute. I want you to get your breath.
Here's Katino
Get
Mobley.
your breath.
11 seasons, 4 teams.
Yeah, you're going right back in. Get your breath.
Misses that free throw. Boozer grabs the board.
Go get it. Go get it, Lee. Shoot, Lee.
Naylor. One on the shot clock.
Tell Lee to be ready to catch and shoot.
Going to McGetty.
Awesome jumper.
Yeah, I know, man. Okay. Lee. Hey, Lee. Shoot your jumper.
Here comes Ricky Davis checking back in.
Shoot that jumper, Lee. You work too hard.
Mario West will check in as well for the Ghost Ballers.
Give me one, see money. Give me one, see money. See money. Ooh.
3-point lead now. Here's Mario West. Kick out the Boozer. Wide open jumper. Too strong. Getty nearly lost it. Back to Big Baby. Double pumps and he'll go to the line.
Big Baby puts a body on you to set that screen. He moves mountains. And it's hard to move him and wedge him out the way, but quickness with his feet to be able to spin out of that too and get himself in position to catch and be able to attack the basket.
Won an NBA championship with the Big 3 of Boston.
Mark, come on, Mark.
Rondo, Paul Pierce, KG. Missed that free throw.
Good Mario. Good run, Mark.
First team to 25, we go to the half. Xavier Silas checks in, seeing his first action of the night. Here's Big Baby with 5 on the shot clock. Working on Boozer. In the lane. Doesn't get the roll.
Go back!
Yeah, Ice Cube enjoying some of the action, sitting courtside.
Detroit native Jamil Hill sitting down there enjoying the game.
Hey, Ralph. Keep your eye on it. Just keep your eye on it for me. All right, keep your eye on it. All right.
I see right here Catino trying to slap because he's really good at that. But that time caught Marcus Bate Banks right underneath the chin.
14.
Here's Banks. Turns the corner. They say no shot.
Hey, play the game.
And Marcus Banks right there asking, okay, it's a continuation. That time I attacked, picked up my dribble, and was attempting to go for my shot, and the official waved it off.
No, go, no. Get away from him.
Here's Ricky Davis. They'll call that one on Coutinho Mobley.
Marcus, go back.
So Ricky Davis back at the line. He averages 15 a game at 12 last week.
We got a timeout after this, don't we? TV time. TV time.
And Ghost Ballers, 5-point lead. It's the last game of the evening. Ghost Ballers looking for their first win. Power looking to go 3-1. You're watching the Big 3 here on FS1. George Gervin, his Ghost Ballers with a 5-point lead over Power. The Iceman, he's from Detroit. This is his hometown. And Ice is Brian and Jimmy. What does it mean to you to be back home coaching here in front of the city where obviously you grew up, went to Martin Luther King High School? What does it mean to you?
It's great, man. This is where I started at. This is where I homed in my basketball game. When I could play here and I could have success here, I knew I could go anywhere and play.
George, do you think, we always talk about Chicago and Philly and New York in regards to basketball, but how much do you think sometimes Detroit gets left out of the conversation with the number of great players that have come out of the city?
They get left out a lot. I mean, I think Detroit is the city of scorers. I think New York and Chicago is the city of dribblers.
And Ice, is this where you got the finger roll?
Hey, this is where I got everything at right here.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Ice man looking for his first victory of the season. He's got a 5-point lead in squad.
Yeah, you know what I think? I love talking to my old heads, my vets. They tell you like it is.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, you sit and talk to your grandfather. They're going to tell you just what it is. They're not mention any word. At this point in their life, they don't care. So he's going to tell you, Detroit, we know how to score, okay?
Other cities know how to dribble.
But I tell you, when I was in high school, I used to come to Detroit being from Toledo. I spent a lot of time playing over here at St. Anne's, off Chicago, and Brooklyn. Playing against DC, Steve Smith, all these guys when I was younger. And it was all, I had to find my way. But once they figured out that this young kid from Toledo could play, I was welcome with open arms to continue to come up every Sunday in the summer and do it. Because I needed to be pushed. And playing here in Detroit allowed me to grow my game and my confidence.
That jumper by Ricky Davis gives the Ghost Ballers a 7-point lead here. First team to 25. We go to the half. Here's Xavier Silas shooting 1 for 2.
My guy's going there. He can't do that.
He was just added to the roster for Power because Ryan Gomes injured himself. He's out. And how about that?
Yeah, and this game right here is a little choppy. It doesn't have the same pace that we saw in the few earlier games.
What's the foul, G? What's the foul?
Right now, it's more physical combat, and you would think these two teams would be a little bit more finesse outside of Big Baby Davis a little bit.
And get the ball back.
But it seems to be more.
Do we get it back?
This game being fought within the war zone. I like to say a lot of fouls reaching in, so it's kind of juggling the play a little bit.
Marcus Banks knocks down the free throw.
Marcus! Go!
Banks, Boozer, the pick and roll. Banks turns the corner. Missed it, but Corey Maggette follows it right up and in. Power now down by 5.
Well, I thought that time Carlos Boozer should have followed Big Baby to the basket, and Marcus Banks could have dropped it off because Big Baby committed to him. That could have been an easy layup for Boozer.
Banks turns downhill again.
There you go.
Got him.
Mark
Come on. Play hard. Got down.
Marcus Banks able to catch the handoff and turn the corner, and Xavier Silas knew he was beat, gave him a little push right there, not wanting to give up the layup.
Man, we live in the damn bonus. We live in the bonus. I don't get it.
Get in there.
That one rimmed out. Free throw so crucial. Good look by Maggette in the Birdman. And one.
What's the foul? Hey, what's
Actually,
the
good catch by Birdman. The pass was a little behind him,
We both in the penalty 6 feet.
but able to
Make
keep his
this.
concentration, and then through the hard foul by
Make
Ricky
this.
Davis.
Make it, Bird.
Birdman knew it was going to be contact, but he was
Mario,
able to
come
power
on.
through it.
Go get Marcus.
Got it.
3-point plays
Hey,
good.
run the hand back.
Good thing for Power
Run
is they're in the
hand back.
bonus, so they get it back. Here's
Go to the
Maggette.
rim.
Knocked away.
Good job.
Marcus Banks.
Stop.
6 seconds.
Stop. Come on, Marcus.
Hey,
Marcus.
Fade again. Fade again. Come up. X, come up.
Hey, Mark.
Fade
We in this
again.
shit together, man.
Go.
Oh, shit.
Hey, turn around, turn around, turn around. Watch the slip. Stay down, stay down.
Maggette with the steal
Shoot
and the
it.
foul.
Yeah, but great defense by Xavier Silas.
We're in the bonus.
You know, not allowing Ricky Davis to kind of
Good job.
bully him inside, and then how about the quick hands on the weak side by Maggette? Block up that pass.
They can be like this. No, you can't. One hand, one big. You know the rules. Not 2 arms. You know the rules, right? Huh? Bend hand, bend arm, right? Not 2 arms. Come on, you gotta learn the rules.
Take it out,
Getty.
take it out, take it out.
Knocks it down.
Hey.
Watch his defense.
Chris.
Xavier Silas not giving ground, and Ricky Davis, last minute try to Maggette was right there.
Maggette the drive. No. They're on a 6-0 run.
Great play, great hustle. Now we got some energy.
So here's Chris Anderson back at the line.
Short.
Mario West. Fake. No. Gets it back. Tried to dump it off the boozer.
Yeah, too close that time. He would have been better putting it up. That time he tried to drop it off, but Chris Anderson was still coming from the backside downhill to take that pass away.
Rick, no time.
Second left on the shot clock. Ricky Davis. Yes! Oh, pretty Ricky's what they call it.
Get Mario. Hold it. So, when the
Big
dub
shot
come in.
there. 3-point lead for the Ghost Ballers.
Make it. You gotta make that. Finish those. Nice play.
So, get Mario. Get Mario.
Here
Get Mario.
Make this.
Yeah.
Awareness right there. Xavier Silas, you know, you fall asleep just for a second. If he's right there on the catch, just that shot won't be able to get up. But I don't know what Xavier Silas was thinking about as the ball was
You got Birdman.
being inbounded. He gave way too much space to Pretty Ricky.
Here's Xavier Silas back at the line. He played a couple of games with the Celtics here this past season.
And what a big shot in the arm for the Big 3 by having one of its members get called up and play, even if it was for 2 games in the NBA.
Getty, no. Big Baby, yes. Power, 5 points away from the half.
Push up. Push up. Stay down. Stay down.
5 lead changes
3.
thus far here in the first half.
1.
Here's Nayland.
To deep by Big Baby.
No.
McGetty. That one's off.
You got X.
Lee Nayland.
We get it back too, don't we? Don't we get it back?
Lee Nayland. Spin move going
Hey,
opposite
Ricky,
way.
we get
That
it
time
back.
off balance. Split
Don't we
the
get it
defenders
back?
with a soft touch.
We get it back.
Coach Gerb telling them, take advantage of it. You got to make
Watch
it.
out.
Stop standing still.
Get it back.
Eyeball, ain't
That's
it?
exactly what he did.
Yep.
Hey,
So now,
keep moving, fella.
3-pointer,
Catino,
and
push
we go
up,
to the
push
half.
up,
Keep
push up.
moving.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
And Ricky Davis is going to pull it. Got it. And the Ghost Ballers go into the half up 5, looking for their first victory of the season over Power. Ricky Davis, he's got 12 points. The game-high score in the first half. Ghost Ballers shot 52% from the field. They're up 5. It's the Big 3 here on FS1.
Got the summer on lock.